Hello everyone, this is not like a video I usually do. I don't usually make videos where I am looking at the screen and not really much without a script. So this is new and scary, and I apologize if this isn't up to par to the usual quality I make, even though I haven't had enough videos that I've released that would say that I have a constant quality. But I'm here. I'm excited about Star Wars, which is, nice to say considering it's been a weird road of Star Wars content these past few years. Just with the release of the Skywalker Saga, which I had a review for, but unfortunately with the, you know, iMovie is terrible editing software. I'll say that right here and now. And I swear, if you hear my phone ringing, I'm gonna be very annoying. But I'm still gonna keep this in because I'm tired. I think we're good. So, as I was saying, there was just the Skywalker Saga. I wanted to make a video on. Didn't do well. I mean, I'm rambling now. I'll get it done. I'll release it. I promise I will release it. Just it'll take a lot out of me trying to edit with iMovie when it gets worse every single time. But you're not here to hear me complain about my issues with iMovie. We're talking about a Star Wars game. We're talking about Jedi Survivor, and Jedi Survivor is a game, a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, a game that, well, if you know me, I have some criticisms for. I wish the game was it had a bit more personality. It focused a bit more on its name of Jedi, because I feel like it doesn't feel like a Jedi game. It feels like a regular action adventure game, which is not bad in its own right, but I want to feel like a Jedi in my Jedi Fallen Order game, which at times I do. With the puzzles of Jedi Fallen Order, you have the Force and all these things, but it just felt limited. It felt like it was kind of like enclosed in this box, and I'm hoping with Jedi Survivor that it will expand or get out of that box, because I feel like Respawn is a very talented company, and they make some of the best games that they make. At the end of the day, Titanfall 2 is great. Apex Legends, well, I have my frustrations with. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a well-made game, and there's nothing really like what they have made, and I want that sort of energy, that sort of basically that level of integrity, so to speak, into Jedi Survivor, which I am very hopeful for. I'm very excited about. So, the trailer released today. I wanted to, put my thoughts out there, and for those who care to listen. I don't know if you heard the motorcycle go by. I apologize for that as well. I need better space for these things, but alas, here we are. But no, let's talk about it. So there was this. Well, there's this. Everyone is now aware of this. Is kind of people were suggesting, but the game takes place 5 years after Jedi Fallen Order, which makes it the same year that Kenobi takes place. ObiWan Kenobi, the show that released on Disney Plus. The first 2 episodes are pretty good. I enjoyed it very thoroughly, more than I expected to, in ways that I did not expect to enjoy it, and so I think it's a good show, a good start. Maybe I'll make a video talking about it later, but people are now saying that given the fact that they're within the same time frame, and also that Cal's face model has changed to perhaps look more accurately for his live action debut, which would be interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him in live action. That would be a cool way of connecting these sort of universes together. I think that's what they're also trying to push for. in this era of Star Wars, like we have Ahsoka interacting with Luke Skywalker and Book of Boba Fett, and all these other things. Like it's cool, and I just hope that it pays off, and whenever he does be introduced, but I don't think he's gonna be introduced in Kenobi, because I think given Kenobi's story and how I am making my theories on, I feel like Cal being introduced will take away from his personal journey, Kenobi's personal journey, both of their personal journeys even, and so I think he needs to be introduced another time or another way. Granted, the Book of Boba Fett has proven that Disney seems to love to not focus on the characters of their own show, so we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, I personally do not want Cal Kestis and Kenobi, all because they're together within the same timeline. That can mean so many things. So let's calm down. So in the trailer itself, there's the possibility of the Grand Inquisitor, and that's a confusing character for a multitude of reasons. Given the fact that he was introduced in Rebels and also reintroduced in Kenobi, I say Kenobi even though the show is called ObiWan Kenobi, but everyone has called it Kenobi. I just find that funny, man. Star Wars fans, man, never change. Light spoilers, I guess, for Kenobi, but given how the Grand Inquisitor is being portrayed and presented, I have reasons to think that isn't the Grand Inquisitor. Also because I don't think his fingernails were that ridiculously long, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And also the art, the style of him doesn't look like the Grand Inquisitor, because I know the Grand Inquisitor has like those earmuffs on his side, so it just doesn't seem to make much sense for it to be him. But hey, I have been wrong many times, so wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. But speaking of the Inquisitors, there is a shot, a pretty long, lengthy shot actually, if you want to call it a shot, of Cal supposedly fighting another Inquisitor, and so that's cool. I mean, if they're interested, I don't know how many Inquisitors are in like the lore, but I know there's like probably like 12, and I know Jedi Fallen Order you fight two Inquisitors in Jedi Fallen Order. Wait, really? Wait, how did that work? Really? We really fought only 2 Sith? Wow, I didn't even think about that until now. Wow, so maybe hopefully we can fight more Inquisitors in Jedi Fallen Order. I want more emphasis on the Jedi aspect, like I was saying. I want them to have more emphasis on the lightsaber combat. I want it to feel like I'm using a lightsaber, not like a weird baseball bat. And I want the combat between lightsabers to feel like I'm fighting with lightsabers and not 1, 2, 1, 2, they're parrying me, and it's just not fluid. It just, it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't seem like something I would watch in a Star Wars movie or show. The lightsaber combat, you have like, you know what I mean. I'm probably gonna show footage in the background so I can help emphasize. There you go. Emphasize my point more and prove it, because I just don't think that the lightsaber combat in Jedi Fallen Order really gives you the fantasy of actually fighting with a lightsaber. And they did a good job with the Force, I think, for puzzles, but of course I wanted them to expand. I want them to make it feel like a game that they would make, because I feel like it just feels like a weird Dark Souls sort of box that they're trying to make work in. But hopefully they learned from the past and actually apply that learning and that knowledge and make it better, and and it can improve and grow and so on and so forth. I can make a wish list, but we'd be here all day. Let's just continue with the trailer of Jedi. Jedi Survivor. Basically, there really isn't much going on in the trailer that. Well, there is a lot. There's more questions than answers I have from the trailer, which I think that makes me more excited because with Jedi Fallen Order's initial announcement back in, was it 2019? Yeah, 2019. You have a good idea what's happening. Oh, you're playing as, this Jedi on the run. You meet this characters. You already know who they already told you a lot about these characters, I think, even before the game was released. Even before any ever trailer as well. And so you kind of have an idea of what to expect, and the game overall, I think the story was really good in Jedi Fallen Order, but it didn't really surprise me as much as I think this game possibly could. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Who is this character? Is this Adam Warlock? I don't know. I'm making up random stuff. But it's just just being confused and making and asking questions just from this teaser alone. Think that's goes to show that there's possibly some good writing happening when you're asking questions when these things are happening when I'm watching the trailer. I think that is telling of how good the trailer is. You don't show too much, but you have enough to make the person want to think about it and make a YouTube video about it that no one's gonna watch. But I think at the end of the day, I'll enjoy making it. Yeah. But yeah, no. For my closing thoughts, I think Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor can be a really good game. I think being it released in 2023, like I said initially, it makes no sense for them to be releasing it in 2023 and not have it, be alongside Kenobi. I don't think Cal Kestis would be in Kenobi. I feel like that's just a bit far fetched, but I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of things they can be doing with them behind the scenes. They love to surprise us. Kenobi being an example of that. If you watch the first 2 episodes and know where that show is going, but yeah, no. I mean, like I said, I hope they expand more on the characters. I want to see this game I want it to be nothing else. I feel like it lacked a lot of originality, but I feel like there's a lot they can do with its combat and just make it feel neat, make it feel like I'm playing a Jedi game, but not make it feel like a Force Unleashed. They can they can definitely take some ideas from Force Unleashed. I do think so, but it's I don't know. I'm getting on a tangent here. With that all being said, thank you for listening to me. This is not what I usually do. This is sort of a weird, rough thoughts and analysis. But I don't know. I feel like my excitement, was warranted enough to make a video. And, who knows? It can make for some good discussions if people want to ask me questions and, my friends or something like that. I don't know. These sort of things are just made for me. And so whoever watches them and takes something out of it, that is, an extra bonus for working on them. But thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I appreciate you, and may the Force be with you.